All right, Coach, your 2017-2018 schedule just came out. How do you feel about it?
It's challenging. It's going to prepare us for sure. First, starting in the non-conference, to be able to go to Charleston and play in a tournament with really good teams and great coaches, in a spot that our fans can get to, that's a great way to start, a great litmus test for where we are. And our league needs to win big games in the non-conference against big opponents. And so we'll have a couple of chances to be able to do that. The fact that we're playing a couple of true road games, going to Murray State and going to Dayton, two teams that are almost always in the NCAA tournament, again, within reach of our fan base. And then the home schedule highlighted really by UAB coming back in, and I love that series. We won two against them, 2 in a row, but I think by a total of 3 points. They're always great games. And then UConn, to have one of the, really in the last couple decades, one of the best programs in college basketball coming into our building December 23rd, right before Christmas. That's awfully exciting. And
I saw it was announced it's going to be on ESPN2, the game. How is it going to be for your players to play on that big of a stage against UConn on ESPN2 that day?
It's something that the guys are going to look forward to, no doubt, and probably more than anything. When you play December 23rd, you want to have a Merry Christmas. So our guys, both teams are going to be extremely motivated to try to win that game. We beat UConn at UConn last year at the Hartford Center, which was a great win for us. And so last year we did our job in the non-conference. We were 11-2 last year in the non-conference with some great wins, but did not get it done in conference play. And, you know, there are 14 teams in our league. I'd say all 14 think they got a chance to go to the NCAA tournament, including Auburn. First time I've been the coach at Auburn where I've actually said, you know, I think we can get to the NCAA tournament. I think we can compete for the league championship. The challenge is the league feels that way too, because the league is that good. I say we get 7, maybe 8 teams in the NCAA tournament this year. That's how good the conference is, top to bottom. But this is by far the best team that I've had since I've been at Auburn.
Well, you know, I just spoke with Austin Wiley. He just came back from playing with under Coach Calipari. How is that going to affect you guys? Will that give you an edge against Kentucky and possibly getting that home win this year again?
You know, I'm going to try to motivate Austin. I mean, he loved playing for Cal. But I'm going to tell him, I said, how many times did Cal get you the ball? He didn't get you the ball, man. All those Kentucky guys got the shots. I'll figure some way to motivate Austin to try to go beat Coach Calipari. He's got great respect for Cal and really enjoyed, obviously, playing for him. But Austin's he's trying to make history. He's trying to build a legacy like his dad had as the leading rebounder in the SEC his senior year, like his mom had, as somebody took the Auburn women's basketball to the Final Four a couple times and was an Olympian and an All-American. So Austin's got big shoes to fill, and in order to fill those big shoes, he knows he's got to do something special. Yeah, certainly beating Kentucky would be very special.
And with the loss of TJ Lane and Ronnie Johnson, do you think Wiley and Herron can step up and be the leaders on the team and pick up the slack where you lost an age?
I think that our strength is going to be our depth. Even though we have no seniors, we have got a lot of experienced guys. Only two true freshmen. Last year we played 5. This year just 2. But both Davion and Shuma are physical enough to be able to contribute and handle that. I like our experience. I like our physicality. We're talking, one of our themes this year is Auburn Strong. And it's because our guys have paid the price in the weight room. You'll see that, you interviewed Austin. You saw his body. He's a big man. And he has worked really hard to develop his body for power, for speed, and he's got a chance to dominate in our league.
Now, your first real test could potentially be in the second round of the Charleston Classic against Temple. How will that game that early in the season possibly affect the rest of the season? Yeah, well, Temple's got just a great program, a great coaching staff, and they've got a pro. And so those are 3, things that are you're going to have to deal with. They've been to the NCAA tournament 7 out of the last 10 years. I understand that. Our guys are motivated, and we'll just simply take it one day at a time. And, you're going to see, from Fran Dunphy at Temple, you're going to see certain things. The night before against Indiana State, you're going to see certain things. Norfolk State in our home opener the night before the Georgia game.
We just got to be able to take it one day at a time, and more than anything, just keep getting better throughout the season. That's the biggest thing, is let's just keep getting a little better, because a lot of teams don't.
Absolutely. So you're also, another huge road test is at Dayton. If Auburn can win on the road, what does that say about the rest of the season going forward before you even get into SEC play?
We won 6 true road games last year. That was, I think, one shy of whoever won the most road games. I'm not sure, it was maybe Arkansas or somebody. 6 road games were right there. We're going to Dayton because that's the first round of the first 4. That's a program that's got unbelievable history and tradition in college basketball and a tough place to play. But I don't want my first road game being at Tennessee on January 2nd, where we open up the SEC schedule. So it's a good opportunity, and you know, again, our guys will prepare. I would say this more than anything. I think our focus is going to be, look, you're going to have to deal with us more so than I'm going to be worrying about dealing with you.
Awesome. So I have to add in, football starts this weekend. What are your predictions for the football team this year?
They're going to be as good as they're capable of being. Whatever their ceiling is, they're going to reach it. I don't know what that ceiling is. None of us as fans do. But I'm going to support them. I mean, I'm going to the Georgia Southern game. Georgia Southern, those teams early in the season, they're dangerous because they've got depth, and we don't know a whole lot about them. And, you know, it's going to be an interesting matchup. They run the option and something that you don't see all the time. So I've already talked to Coach Steele. He tells me he's got the pitch man covered. We're good. And then I'm going to Clemson with several members of my coaching staff. Yeah, we got to go. And we got to support our guys, and obviously that's going to be a great moment. We come back and play Mercer at homecoming. We'll be there, excited about that. I think the next game, not even me at Missouri, and I'm going to the Missouri game. So I think I've got our team on my schedule for their first 4 Saturdays. I'm a fan. I love Coach Malzahn, his coaching staff. He's been a great friend, and I got his back, and he's got mine.
Awesome. Is there anything else you would like to add about this coming season, football, anything?
I think the biggest thing would be that just the biggest changes we've made is this has become a tough place to play, Auburn Arena. We have not always finished the job, and we're going to try to finish the job more often, but it's exciting, and it's a tough ticket. If you got them, use them. If you don't have them, give them away, because the demand for tickets to Auburn Arena is at an all-time high. The second thing is look at the schedule. Where can you go? Is Purdue, Kentucky too far out of the way? Or Birmingham when we play Middle Tennessee, a team that won 31-4 last year? Or going to Dayton to their facility? So get to Charleston. Help us take the show on the road. And if I could get our Auburn basketball fans to travel, then that'll be one of the next real hurdles in the development of our program.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Coach.
War Eagle.
War Eagle.